Alrighty, we should be live. Let me check. Maybe. Are we live? Does YouTube believe in me? Let me know if we're live, guys. Look at the fuzziness. Show my videos. I hope I'm not showing anything I shouldn't be showing here. Hey, we're live. Awesome. Let me tweet about this real quickly. I am almost certain I'm going to show something that I'm not supposed to. Give me a second, guys. I want to tweet this out. What's up, everyone? Give me one moment. Probably going to lag pretty hard here. And where is... Haha. What's up, everyone? What's up? Give me 1 second, actually. I want to get this right there. I want to give... Oh, thanks, Josh. Appreciate that. No! Wait. Are we good? I think we're good. What's up, everyone? What's up? We're going to be reading through this, just like we did last time. I wasn't prepared for this. I thought it was going to be a fairly small, because it's, it's advertised as a This Week at Bungie, not a Bungie update or whatever. So I was not prepared. I'm kind of in a hurry. Yeah, forget the stream. If someone else wants to tweet me out, that'd be awesome. Actually, I can do it on my phone. Whatever. I want to start off by saying, this Iron Banner armor, so up to this point, can I view this image? Up to this point, we had seen the Warlock and the Titan, but look at this Hunter. Look at, he's got the triple horn thing going on. All around gorgeous. So we'll get around to all of that. We'll read all this stuff. Swordman, I don't care what anyone says about the Locator. It's good to me. Hey, I mean, in the end, that's what matters. I just feel like more people, including myself, would have liked the Hollow Earth more. But hell, we get it the next update. So it's not, or the next thing. What's up, everyone? What's up? Jeez, we have a lot of people in here already. All right. So this week at Bungie, the 25th of January. So, talking about stuff, I think. This week at Bungie, we've got details on the next update to Destiny 2. On Tuesday, faction rallies came to a close. A new monarchy defended their title. They're now 2-time champions in a row, by the way, and they aren't shy about rubbing it in the other faction's faces. You can pick up their prize in the tower. Stupid, it's dumb, it's a bad one. That's kind of fuzzy. I'll fix that in a second. Perhaps Future War Cult will finally get a W the next time. I'll believe that when I see it. Give me a sec. Okay. Hello, you cannot play. Any help? Hey, bro, I keep Destiny server and keep getting kicked out. Any way you can help? Orestis, I would just hard reset your console and try that. Salad Bar. It's time. A battle of Guardians versus Guardians. Return Guardians. I can say that word. So it starts next Tuesday. We know that. The game mode is Control. Back to Iron Banner roots. I like that. This will be the first time Lord Saladin returns to the tower in Season 2. There have been some changes to how you'll go about decorating your Guardian with relics of the Iron Lord. Hey, Kaylor, thank you for subscribing, my friend. Hopefully you enjoy the live stream, future videos, and all that. So first off, they are adding new weapons to the new items to the engrams that you will find waiting for you when you visit Lord Saladin. There will definitely be Season 2 weapons in the Iron Banner engrams, and we will be adding more in the next event. So that's good. They are showing us that they are confirming that we are getting weapons. I think it was very obvious. We talked about this on the Last Word last Friday. That they didn't mean to dick us over with the faction rally. It was unfortunate that they didn't tell us that was what was happening. But I'm glad that it's opened up a conversation like, hey, this is what they're doing now. That's good. So we get a hand cannon, a Hake hand cannon. Maybe it'll be as good as the Judy from the Judith D from Destiny 1. We'll see. I don't know the perks on any of these. So I'll look them up in the database here in a bit. Scout Rifle, that's pretty good. Viced, more or less. Suros Shotgun, that'll probably be pretty good because shotguns in Destiny 2 are pretty good. And then, I don't know how to pronounce that name. So, Mr. or Mrs. Welk, based on my demographic, I'm going to assume Mr. Welcome to the channel. Tell me how to pronounce your first name, please. Hey, Richard, thank you so much for subscribing. Thanks, everyone. I really do appreciate that. Let's see, what's anyone saying? Non-stop getting kicked. Love that hand cannon design. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I really like that they took more time to do the design in this one. If you guys remember, the original weapons from Iron Banner they just had like the Iron Banner logo on them. They were regular weapons with Iron Banner logo. So these are a little bit more in depth, especially like this. I appreciate, you know, they took the time. It's not really in depth. It's nothing compared to like Year 3 Destiny 1 Iron Banner weapons where they were completely new models. But I mean, we'll get there. We'll get there. All right, let's keep going. So this, you know, we can get these things too. The Ghost, not too thrilled about that. I know a lot of people here. One sec, let me lower just a bit. Oh, too much. What am I doing? Good? Good. Okay. So the Ghost, no one likes this design. I want to go to Season 3 so we can stop getting these ghosts, but it'll be interesting. Sparrow, pretty cool. It's got the cool little, can I zoom in? Yeah, it's got... Why are you going to claim to be a zoom in when you're the same size, just moved up a little bit? What? Okay. Shotgun looks really nice. Love your videos and live stream. Thank you. Thank you, Lucario. Appreciate that. Very high impact. Therefore, it'll be bad. Yeah, man. Yeah, I agree, Forcer. And that's what I'm saying. You know, it's all a matter of perspective. So I want them to go back to originality stuff. I don't think they'll start doing that. I would. That being said, I would rather them focus on different aspects of the game. So I'm cool with this. Sparrow's pretty generic for Season 2. You know, these are the Season 2 designs. So that all makes sense. Cool emblem. The only thing not pictured is the Iron Banner ship. We'll save that for when you discover it yourself. I like that. I like that a lot. If you are missing items from the last season, they will still drop as possible rewards from the engram, which makes sense because like the armor and stuff, they're required for the Season 2 stuff. So that makes sense. There's also a new emblem that tracks how many lifetime rank ups you have for Iron Banner, which is pretty cool. You can earn it by completing the Iron Banner milestone. So awesome, not hiding it behind anything. I like that a lot. We have received a lot of feedback from previous Iron Banner events that players preferred a way to directly acquire items. We have added the ability to obtain armor and 3 different weapons from Lord Saladin during each event. Here's what he has to offer next week. So let's check this out. This person has not played very much Destiny because, as you can see, from right behind my head, he only has 35 legendary shards. So we have all the ornaments and stuff, and these are all 3 of the new weapons. So he'll be selling 3 of the new weapons next week. That's pretty cool, and I like that as well because, you know, by selling a portion of the weapons, it still requires people to play if they want everything. So I like that a lot. I like that very much. Doomfist, I want them to stop reskinning weapons. Like, what the hell? This is not in some indie company. I understand what you're saying, but at the same time, like, if they had to make a brand new gun model every time they made a new gun, like, that's not plausible for anyone. You'll run out of ideas. You don't have the design time. I would rather them make, like, little custom things. I like what they did here. They're very much Iron Banner themed. I don't really care if they reuse the Suro shotgun design as long as it doesn't, like, look exactly like the good bone structure or whatever. And it's decently different, but I get what you're saying. I think unique weapons should maybe have more of the custom design. Something like the Trials of Osiris weapons, while they're similar to weapons in the game, a lot of them are quite different. So I like what they did there. I want them to do that with every event in the future. The final way to earn rewards is by completing challenges. Ornaments are available for all of your Iron Banner gear, and you can unlock them by completing various objectives for Lord Saladin, like that. And look at this Hunter set. Oh my goodness. I think the one thing I'm not going to do, the Hunter helmet in Season 1, in my opinion, was significantly better than this. You know, it had like the teeth and stuff. I think I'll ornament everything and keep the teethy helmet. But, I mean, all around, this is just really nice stuff right here. I don't like the Warlock's boots. They kind of look like clown shoes a little bit. Let's see, man. Flare Knight, I want the game to be more of a grind. We'll get to that. This is a long update. There's more stuff for that, man. Will this be a DLC or something everyone can do? So, James, this is something everyone can do. Any of the developer updates will be open to anyone, regardless of if you have the DLC or not. So, Iron Banner, Faction Rally, anything they add to those things, the entirety of the season system, if you just have vanilla Destiny 2, you can still participate in those. So, there's all of that. The only thing you need the Curse of Osiris for is the Curse of Osiris, you know, content, activities, maps, raid, and for the faction rallies, I don't think you could get some of the stuff if you didn't have the Curse of Osiris, but you can still participate. So it's free for everyone. The next update, paid DLC, will be in the spring, probably like early March, late April. That's not how months work. Somewhere in March or April, it will be Gods of Mars DLC 2. That's the next thing you have to worry about paying for, rather. Sorry, phone lit up, distracted me. Also, I would like to say, I like the Titan's got the sash across the chest. That's pretty cool. I like these armor sets a lot. I think they'll look very good. Okay, Mr. Raffo, you see this comment right here? Nobody cares. The game's dead. Move on. Look, man. I have a lot... why do you waste your time? Why do people waste their time? It doesn't affect me. Like, I see that, and I'm like, that person is so sad. They just wasted countless seconds of their life coming here. And if he did it to me, he's done it to other people. That shit adds up. Like, go work out. Go write a book. Go do something productive. If you don't care about it, why the fuck are you here? Like, come on, man. Don't waste your time. Don't waste mine. Bungie needs to make more Vice weapons. Love the designs. I agree, Tennessee fam. Vice is definitely, like, spot on. I love their stuff. Definitely. Can Titan have 8 recovery with full Iron Banner armor? Ask Ultimate Player. We'll talk about that in a second. There are no limits to how many engrams you can acquire, how many tokens you can earn. Was that ever a thing in Iron Banner? I don't think there was ever a limit. So it's still good that they're continuing that. Get as much playtime as you can during the week. It will always move you a little closer to opening another engram, earning an ornament, or purchasing a piece of gear from Lord Saladin. Go nuts. I will do, man. Masters of the Armor. So Masterworks... Oh, did you see the cool little animation down there? We'll talk about that. Blah, blah, blah. You have a higher chance of getting Masterwork armor from Trials of the Nine and raid activities. That makes sense. But you might get lucky with an engram from Lord Shaxx. Well, it's the same thing as Masterwork armors. Or weapons. The benefits. Each armor piece grants a 3% damage resistance while using a super. This stacks for a 15% damage reduction if you have a full set of Masterwork armor. That is 15%. See, that's not too much. But that'll make a difference. And I think that, like, a small number like 15%. Let's say a super has 1.5%. So if you're running 200 armor, you that's pretty standard in Destiny, is 200. Then you're rocking 300 during your super. So 15% on top of that, I don't want to do that math in my head. It's not much, right? So that's not too bad. That'll be something like 290, or I'm just not even going to try. Whatever. It'll be like 350. It's somewhere around there. That's not too big. And also, they didn't clarify if that is 15% in addition to or of your base damage reduction. So that's something that'll be interesting. I imagine it's in addition to, because things like that way it'll affect hammers differently than golden guns. So that's something we can talk about when the game actually launches, and we can compare that stuff, or the update launches and we can compare that stuff. Masterwork armors can be reworked to a different stat package, heavy, lighter, restorative. I don't know why they didn't just call it recovery, resilience, and mobility, because that's what they are. It's weird that they worded it like that. For 1 Masterwork core and 10 legendary shards. So, whoever, I believe it was Ultimate Player, I believe asked, if you could have 8 recovery. You can, because if you make it a Masterwork, you will be able to change all that for relatively cheap. 1 Masterwork core is not a lot, so that's cool. So yeah, this means on a Hunter, I will never not be running recovery stuff. My raid stuff's going Masterwork recovery. My trial stuff, Masterwork recovery. Iron Banner stuff, Masterwork recovery. Absolutely. Recovery is so much more useful than any of the other 2 right now. I would definitely recommend that. Anything cool here? Yeah, just pretty standard. Awesome, Lego Wolf. Thank you for subscribing, my friend. Hopefully you enjoy that. Okay, we're gonna keep going. You can now rework stats on your armor. The results will be stack packages. Why are they rewording this? They already said that. There's a UI bug right now where if you quickly rework armor sets, it will appear to rework the same stats. It doesn't actually perform the rework function or use your materials, but it can be quite scary, so we wanted to give you a heads up. So if you're going for upgrades, don't spam them, because it won't actually upgrade. It'll look like it does. No, it'll appear like it just flipped to the same thing, but it won't use any of your materials. So keep that in mind. Take your time. Maybe even exit the menu, go back in. It's good that they're letting us know of these bugs. They know about them. Unfortunately, it's probably going to launch with these bugs, but would they rather let us know about the bugs or launch it later? So I agree with what they're doing here. When We'll get there. We'll get there. This is just the first, sorry, knocked my desk, first version of Armor Masterworks. We're planning to continue updating the system and adding additional benefits. As always, if you have any feedback, please let us know. Happy hunting. So all in all, Masterwork armor, very solid. I'm liking what they're doing here. 15% damage reduction won't be a lot in Crucible. You know, you'll still be able to melt them with your energy weapons. However, in the raid, that could make a pretty big difference. You know, that might be an additional or 2 Legionary shots or Scion blasts or whatever. So that's very interesting. I'll be very interested to see if you can feel the effects, especially with Eater of Worlds Prestige mode coming out probably any week now. You'll definitely need this because there's hella ads in that. So it'll be really interesting to see what you can feel there. Let's see. What's everyone got to do? What's everyone feeling about that before we move on to the next thing? Why increase the damage reduction? Why not super duration? I think that would be a little bit overpowered. And it would affect different things differently. So if you... well, first off, like... would you rather, like, if it just extends super duration and you're a Nova Bomb, you kind of got boned out of that, right? Like, your super literally has 0 duration anyway. So 15% times 0 is 0. But if you're a Hammer Titan, that might allow you to get an extra kill because that extra duration might allow you to throw 1 more hammer, 2 more hammers. So I get why they did do that, because roaming supers with unlimited amounts, essentially based on how much super energy you have, like Dawnblade or Sunbreaker, would be angled towards them. Whereas if you're a Golden Gun, yeah, you would have more time to get those shots, but you still only have 3 shots. Or if you're, like I said, if you're a Nova Bomb, like you Masterwork armor doesn't apply to you. So I definitely get why they did that. James, I wonder if there will be any Destiny 2 players by the time this all released. Well, it launches in 5 days, and I'll for sure be there, and I know a large part of my clan will be there, so probably. I don't know why everyone has to be so freaking negative, guys. We get it. Destiny has its problems. They're obviously fixing it. Like, right, like, do I need to move? Do I need to make this bigger? I can do that for you. One sec. Let's look. They are working on it. Like, come on, guys. There's no reason to be overly pessimistic about this. They're still a player base. So let's just let's see, Swordman. Or if you're going to do super duration, reduce it to 1%, and then your super is like 5% longer, or maybe 2%. I already explained why that wouldn't work, because you know Nova Bomb and Golden Gun. I wonder when they will add a new raid. Yeah, new DLC. There will be a new raid layer. Good evening from London. What's up, man? It's probably, what is it, like 11:30 there? Jeez. Thank you for coming out, man. I hope you enjoy it. Everyone smash that like button. I like you. I think we're good, man. Think we are good. What do you think is happening to snipers? I missed secondary sniper slot. Well, we'll talk about that if they don't address it here, which I don't know if they will, but we'll talk about that. Actually, we talked about it last Friday on The Last Word, so if you're really interested to hear my, like, really in-depth thoughts, we talk about it there. Okay, here we go. Raid Reward Renewal. Try saying that 5 times fast. This is what I'm most excited for right here. This is why I play Destiny for the most part, is the raids. I love the raids. I love Destiny as a whole, don't get me wrong. Raids are my favorite, though. Raiding is one of Destiny 2's ultimate endgame experiences. So far, you've explored the mysteries of the Leviathan and dove even deeper into its first raid layer, the Eater of Worlds. We have received feedback that, while the experiences were epic, the rewards could use some more love, so we invited senior designer Daniel Ockenpaw, I've never heard that said out loud, so I apologize, I probably butchered that, to tell you more about what we're changing with the rewards starting next week. With the upcoming January patch, we're making a number of changes to the way raid rewards work. We're hearing that the current system doesn't feel exciting when you kill bosses and that tokens are not interesting enough and that you want more deep chase items to hunt down. That's what I like to hear. That says grinding. Stop. My water bottle's popping. It's giving me sass. That says grinding right there. Deep chase items to hunt down. That is Nano Phoenix. That I just countless examples. That's the Crota's End Ghost. That's the Vault of Glass ship. All of these things, I like it. I like that they're acknowledging that. This is our first swing at tackling some of those, and we hope you'll jump in and play with these changes a bit and let us know how you feel. For now, let's dive into the changes and talk a bit about how our goals, or what our goals are and thinking about them. I butchered that. For now, let's dive into the changes and talk a bit about our goals and thinking with them. That's a weirdly structured sentence, but I also did butcher that, so it's kind of like a thing. Let's see, man. Let's see. Arlo, this is Bungie's birthday present to me. My birthday is the 28th of January. Just have to wait 2 days for it to arrive. Hey, man, that's what I like to hear. Happy birthday, by the way. Happy birthday. Hopefully you enjoy it. Hopefully this update's awesome. Everything we see here, it's going to be awesome, so I'm excited, man. Are there new exotics? No, this is not a new DLC, JJ Knight. This is just updates to the sandbox. Now, there will be new exotic ornaments with the Crimson Days in about a week or two, but for right now, no, there's no exotics, not until like April, I would say, maybe late March. We'll get more information on that soon. Raid armor, now with raid perks. Raid armor now drops with perks that function on the Leviathan. These appear on mods that are selectable on both new drops and existing raid armor drops. I do not have to do prestige mode 100 more times. In fact, I never have to do prestige mode again. Yes. I was really worried. I if you guys don't know, if you're new to my channel, I did the prestige version of the Leviathan, I think 13 times or something, to get the full armor set across my 3 characters, because that's what I do. Now, the prestige mode is very difficult, and it's not what I would call fun, alright? And so I was worried that with this update, the armor pieces that I had worked so hard for were going to be neglected and I have to grind again. However, thankfully, that is not the case. It will be on existing raid armor pieces you may already have in your inventory. Oh, there's a typo right there. You may already have in your inventory. Additionally, these mods are reusable. If you swap to one... if you swap to another one, these will always be on the list to swap back to in your raid armor for the low price of 1 Callus token. So, looks like they are just selectable modifiers that you can switch between. That's pretty cool. I like that. Oh, for 1 Callus token, I don't know if you're only going to charge us 1 Callus token, why not just make it free? But at the same time, my 1,200 Callus tokens are like, yay, we'll finally get used. Since no one wants to take a -5 power penalty if they remove their legendary mods while in the raid, all the raid mods are legendary by default. That's good. This should also be extra icing on the cake for players who can't seem to get that last mod they need to max their gear out. I like that. I like that a lot. My only one complaint with that is now you won't be able to add the mods that you want on your stuff. So like on my Warlock armor, I rock 2 grenade mods. So now I won't any longer be able to have that reduced grenade on my Warlock. So it'll be interesting to see how they address that. Maybe they're doing this because in a couple of months, whenever they do the mod overhaul, they're getting rid of that anyways. So it's really interesting there. The goal for these perks was to elevate the power of the Guardians in the raid, and we aimed to build things that were useful in every encounter. As a result, we avoided things that relied on specific mechanics to be useful and moved to the broadly useful perks like recharge your grenade when you activate your super and deal 20% extra damage after getting melee kill, as opposed to things tied to specific mechanics. I like that, but I don't like so one of my favorite perks ever was the Wrath of the Machine. You take less damage when you're holding a rocket, right? Whenever you're using an elemental cannon, you took less damage. I like that, but that is also, mechanic specific. So I guess I'll have to see what the perks are before I make a final decision. Yeah. So, well, that's really interesting. So on the cloak here, they have Emperor's Blaze. While on the Leviathan, your solar abilities deal 25% more damage. Wow. Okay, so that's huge. That's a lot of damage. Solar abilities, I wonder if that counts your super. I personally count a super as an ability. I don't know if Bungie does. It's kind of wishy-washy. Even if not, think like a pulse grenade or a void wall grenade doing 25% more damage than it already does. That's pretty big. So I like that a lot. And that's just the cloak. There's still 4 more armor pieces. And one more thing that I will praise Bungie to the end of Earth and back for is if you look right there, They gave us an exact percentage. It does not say while on the Leviathan, your solar abilities deal more damage. It says 25% more damage, which is not something that Bungie typically does. That's a good direction. I want them to keep doing that. I want exact percentages in game. We talked about this on Friday, me and Jay-Z. I love that. Let me get through this and then I'll read some of your comments because I think I'm almost done. Oh my gosh. I am not almost done. Double drops. Clearing prestige now gives you prestige and normal drops. Okay. If you have the prowess to clear prestige, then you've proven yourself that enough that you don't need to force that we don't need to force you to go back and do normal as well. Jeez, I just can't read today. So that's pretty cool, like they did in Destiny 1. That's not something that affects me, but that's a cool quality of life change. Raid encounters always drop a raid piece. We didn't want players to have that dead encounter feeling anymore. Good, because it sucks. Where they have already received all the rewards for that encounter and they were just waiting on a later encounter. Or even worse, the disappointing feeling when no one in your raid group gets something, which could happen under rare circumstances in the old system. So we've unified the drop tables for the encounter so that the raid gear isn't tied to a specific encounter anymore, with an exception I'll get to down below, which is going to be the ghost. That's weird. So no matter what encounter you clear, you can always get raid loot. Oh, and every encounter has a chance to drop an exotic. Not an engram that you have to take back to Rahul for decryption, but an item that you can equip and start using immediately if you want. This list of possible exotic drops is comprised of all non-quest exotics with armor and weapons weighted equally and is restricted to things your class can equip. Oh man, so a lot of really good information there and a lot of like iffy information. So personally, I liked the drop tables. I liked knowing that if I needed a chest piece, I had to do dogs and I had to do callus. So I guess technically now you have more chances for that every week, which is cool. It just seems a little bit more random. I personally like the organization of drop tables, but it was also annoying because on every character, you only had one chance to get the helmet every week. And if you didn't get it, you had to play next week and next week. So I totally get it. It's just one of those things. I feel like they could have done all these changes and kept the drop tables, and it would have kept the grindy feeling of raids while still making them feel rewarding. But we're moving in a positive direction, so that's just a minor gripe. I'm gonna put that there on the table. But I can't really complain until I get to personally play with this. So I like that. Exotics actually dropping is perfect because right now that won't do anything. But when the new DLC launches and everyone wants, let's just say, a remake of the Thorn or something, and we get it out of a chest, we can have those like, oh my god, look what I just got moments, instead of going to Rahul being like, oh my gosh, just another foe tracer or whatever, So I like that a lot. All solid changes. Also, of course, getting a reward from every encounter, that's solid as well, man. I see a lot of you guys commenting. I will get there in a second. I promise I will pay attention to you guys. Just I want to get through this. Raid vendor sells a rotating selection of raid gear. If you can't just get that last piece to drop for you, we want to give you some agency with your tokens. For a cost of legendary shards and some callus tokens, you can purchase these pieces if you have completed that raid for the week. For instance, if you want to buy the prestige chest armor, you need to first complete the prestige mode that week before you can do so. So that's confirmation that you can buy prestige armor. Don't know how I feel about that, but that means for the Eater of Worlds, I will definitely have the full prestige. Oh wait, there isn't a separate prestige set for the Eater of Worlds. That was a really dumb statement. It makes sense. That'll help you guys. That's awesome. Great to hear. That'll help everyone who doesn't want to do the prestige mode 500 gajillion times. There you go. And I'm sure they'll be quite expensive too. This is so people can't save up tokens by sticking to a normal mode and still wearing the prestige gear. We want to give people agency to fill in those few slots that they're missing, not negate the need to progress further in the raid. Old Benedict will charge... Old Benedict... Can you not? I'm trying to do a live stream. They're out there honking. Old Benedict will change up what pieces they have available each week. So that's pretty cool. It doesn't affect me. I'm already done. Pretty cool though. Pretty cool. Okay, next one. Exotic Raid Ghost. This is what I'm excited for. Oh, that really doesn't look that good. Can you guys hear that? Can these guys stop it? I like that. I like the premise. Well, that's just gonna happen in the background there. Yep. Okay, it's done. It's done. They're done. Okay. So I like the premise. I'll be interested to see it in game with different shaders. I don't like the puffy shell design, but they change it up. We'll see. I'm sure that'll look really good with the gold shader. New exotic raid ghost, Contender Shell. While not quite at the grind level of the legendary Nano Phoenix, we felt that we needed to add a chase item to the raid pool to make coming back still have a reward potential each week. I don't know if you guys can hear them beeping. It is driving me crazy. Okay. We also included some bad luck protection to avoid the previously mentioned Nano Phoenix problem so that dedicated raiders can rest assured that they'll get their hands on it eventually, even if it takes several weeks. That's pretty cool. The Contender Shell comes with some brand new perks that we're hoping helps reward players that keep clearing the raid even after they've gotten their ghost. Both active only on the Leviathan and its lair, and they aim to make the Leviathan encounter rewards stay awesome. First, Seeker of Brilliance, that's a perk, enables the chance for encounters to drop bright engrams from their loot pools. Holy crap! Every time one doesn't drop a bright engram, we increase the chance for the next. Remember that those exotics that can drop from encounters I was talking about earlier? Well, Seeker of Opulence mean those exotics have a 50% chance to pull from a list of exotics that you have not collected yet instead of a standard list. Lastly, to top off this pretty rad ghost, we threw in Seeker of Glory, which provides a tracker of the number of encounters you have defeated on the Leviathan. Holy crap, I'm gonna go murder them. I'm actually gonna go murder... The joys of living near a college campus, everyone. But yes, this ghost, holy crap, that's... Yeah, Anyways, most rewarding ghost shell we've ever had by far. Like I said, it doesn't look the best. I'm sure with a gold shader, like the Callus selected shader, it'll look really good. That doesn't bother me too much. It does really, really awesome things. The bright engram thing right there. Can you see this? Yeah, you can. Every time one doesn't drop a bright engram, we increase the chance for the next. That shows that Bungie is saying, we are done with the Eververse. We are here to support the player. This type of thing right here, I believe I actually suggested in the last word, they increase XP rates because that'll help us get bright engrams more. And, that would obviously show the same thing. This went a step further than I expected. This is exactly what Destiny 2 needs. Like just plain and simple, well done, Bungie. You kicked ass. Like, that's it. I'm very excited to get this. So there's that. I realize that this is a bit of an avalanche of text more than a wall, but I want to talk about both what we are working on and why we did it. I know we still aren't going to address every concern here, but hopefully this is a start in good faith. If we missed the mark on something, please let us know. Additionally, if you really think we nailed it on one of these changes, please give us the feedback as well so we can keep doing more of that. Ghost Shell. Everyone get on Twitter. I'm gonna, in a couple minutes, everyone go Twitter. Everyone go Twitter. You're gonna see everyone I follow. I don't care. At Bungie Help. At Cosmo. Sorry, man, I don't remember your name. What's your name? Daniel Aukenpaw. Ah, this guy. Daniel out. That ghost. What's the ghost called, guys? Everyone, you're gonna go to my Twitter and you're gonna retweet the hell out of this. What's this ghost called? Contender Shell. And I'm actually... Can you copy and paste to Twitter? No. Okay, you see this right now? We're gonna one. Did I don't even know where I saved it. Probably in pictures. There we go. Everyone go retweet that. Everyone go retweet that. Retweet, like, favorite, do your own thing. Everyone go do that. Excellent job. Keep that up. Keep that up. We're hard at work on next month's update now, but I hope next week you jump back in the Leviathan, both raid and the lair, and let us know how it feels. Okay, here we go. So that was everything in the raid. We still have more stuff. I'm gonna go through your feedback. Here, and we're gonna talk about some of this. All right. My hell is gone. I got full prestige armor. Nice, S7. Me too, man. We never have to do prestige mode again. Cyrus, do you think any new exotics will include a perk much like the Needler from Halo with the detonation? Yeah, the Telesto. It does the same. The Telesto is the Needler. So yes, there's your answer. Ultimate player. I'm thinking of an exotic helmet. Why are we talking about exotics, guys? JJ Knight, are there finally Strike legendary drops yet? No, they talked about them. I believe that is coming with the next DLC. Has he done the towel story yet? Yes, Jason. We did it during our 6-hour live stream to do all the raids. Swordman, wait, 4 more armor pieces that deal 25% bonus solar damage means you could potentially do 125% more damage. No, they're all gonna have different perks. So I'm sure there will be one for more heavy ammo and stuff. So yeah. Does it work with the Hunter Celestial? Probably not. Yeah, I can't see them buffing supers with that. It would be really interesting. Grizzly Bear, I'm tired of all the negativity too, bud. Everyone is beating a dead horse with all the crap that should have been in the game at launch. At least they're doing something about it. I have hope. Perfectly worded, my friend. Perfectly worded. 25% more damage plus hammer strike equals you're dead. Well put. Well put. I want to use my raid ghost, my raid sparrow in my raid ship. Eventually, Zesio will get there, man. What about raid emotes? I'm sure, this one doesn't have it, but they realize that the raid needs to have more stuff. So I'm sure they'll do it, man. Oh, you hardly heard that noise? So I just sat here, acting aggravated for 10 minutes. You didn't even know what the hell I was doing it for? Jeez, man. The Leviathan raid will become more popular. That's the idea. I hope it does, man. No more Eververse, yay. It's still gonna be there, but it'll be so much smaller, man. You got a new sub. Awesome, Soul. Thank you, man. Hopefully you enjoyed my little Twitter thing. Go retweet and like that, guys. I'm serious. And follow me on Twitter. I got some really exciting stuff coming. You'll see. Just do it, man. Yeah, this will most likely cause a burst of interest in the Destiny 2 community. Lucario, I really hope so, man. I really hope so. It's got me excited. I'm reading the crap. And that ghost alone, I'm doing 6 raids on Tuesday to get that ghost right there. Hopefully I get it on the first time. Hopefully I don't get it on the first time, you know? I want that ghost. I want it extremely badly, and I'm very excited to get it. What old exotics are coming back? Who knows? That's next DLC's. Guys, we have this and you're talking about old exotics? This is brand new content. People are always complaining about reskins. If they bring the same damn thing back, that's a reskin, of the same thing. So, no. We'll get to returning exotics when we get to returning exotics. Right now, we're looking at this. I really just think that we, as part of the community that has hope for the game, need to pour as much positivity and support as we can back into it. Hashtag make Destiny great again. While I don't support the hashtag there, I definitely agree with that. So a huge way of doing that is letting these devs know that that's what we want them to do. So like I said, if you haven't gone to my Twitter, if you haven't liked that post yet, go do it. We need as much support on that as possible. Be like, yo, what's up, subs? Yo, what's up, devs? You're awesome. This is what we want. Good job. Keep doing it. Do you have the stream uploaded? I think it should be back there. All right, let's keep going. Patch note preview. Armor, Masterworks, and changes to the raid rewards aren't the only changes coming in update 1.1.2 on January 30th. Here's a look at some of the other fixes you can expect to see in the full notes next week. Prometheus Lens. Flame Refraction perk now generates ammo instead of pulling from reserves. Increased base damage. Wow! Not only did they fix it, they made the exotic perk better too. That's very impressive. Fixed an issue where new characters created after the release of Curse of Osiris were not receiving the Flashpoint milestone. Players in the social spaces like the Tower receive a notification when their lost and found at the Postmaster is full. That's pretty cool. Heroic Strike completions now have a greater chance of granting exotic rewards, man. Mercury challenges are now available during adventures. That's pretty cool. Fixed an issue where Curse of Osiris strikes were not properly granting clan engrams when featured as the Nightfall activity. That's pretty cool. Fixed an issue where challenges were not appearing within quick play. Increased the dismantle timer for Masterwork. Increased? Why? Why would you increase the dismantle timer? Maybe it takes more time. Yeah, I think it'll take more time now. No, that's good. That's good. I thought they decreased it. Like, increase the dismantle timer so it went faster. That was what was in my head. I believe they made it slower, which is a good move. If they just made it faster, that doesn't make any damn sense. So, we'll see. We'll see. Shader sit down. Since the launch of Destiny 2, we've gathered a lot of feedback on the new shader system. As time went on and the shaders began to pile up, players lamented at the cumbersome process of trying to delete each shader one by one. Yup. Do you think the No Land will come back? Why do you care, man? S7. They should have added strike loot with this update. It's coming. You know, that's not. I would rather them take the time to make some genuinely unique items rather than like just throw like hey, this is a helmet we already have reskinned with horns to go with the boss that it doesn't even look like, but it's strike specific now. You know, I'd rather them take the time to design these things. I'm not mad at that at all. Hopefully they can have like exclusive perks like the mods. That would be pretty cool. You've been asking us why can't we just allow you to dismantle entire stacks of shaders? I mean, there are other consumables that can be dismantled en masse. It's totally a reasonable question and we wanted to let you know the facts. We are not making excuses or claiming this problem is too hard to solve. We just want to be transparent about what the problem is and how we're going to go about solving it. Here's Senior Design Lead Tyson Green to shed some light on shaders. Tyson. Shaders are individual items and individual items trigger individual reward bundles when dismantled. Even when these rewards are simple, that creates a challenge for us that we haven't addressed yet, which is triggering dozens or hundreds of reward bundles simultaneously when an entire stack of shaders is dismantled. This is challenging not simply because an arbitrary number of rewards need to be run and delivered simultaneously, but because we also have to safeguard against scenarios where these produce items that couldn't fit in your inventory, which could be instantly lost. Example, shaders that produce glimmer could easily evaporate into nothing if you were at or near the cap. That's actually very clever. I like that a lot. This would be relatively easy to find another button on the controller and let players actually delete a full stack, but that is not the spirit of what players are asking for. We are looking for a stronger solve. In addition, we're looking at how to address other shader feedback. It should be easier to get rid of a stack of shaders. We're looking to mass exchange solutions. We know you missed Destiny 1 armor shader. Yeah, sorry, I thought I missed a word there. We know you missed Destiny 1 armor shader mechanics, looking at the way to reintegrate that capability without losing the ability to shade weapons, ghosts, ships, and sparrows, or customize specific pieces of armor. They are looking to make shaders permanent, but to let us have the amount of customization that we have in Destiny 2. Bungie, will you bear my children? No? Okay, good, because Victoria would probably get pretty mad at that, but goddamn, do they know how to solve a problem. I want to see this implemented before I get like teary-eyed, but that's what I want to hear. This is Bungie under Christopher Barrett. Look, man, I don't know if Christopher Barrett made the change. I just think it's kind of funny that every time Christopher Barrett comes in the spotlight, we get this. All right? This is what I want. This is what I want right here. Here. Well, yeah, we'll accept that. We'll go through that perk here, or that comment here in a second. This is what I want. This is fantastic. Give us clarity and let us know what you're going to do to fix it. And give us smart fixes. This isn't a lazy fix. This is genius. I like this a lot. Good job, Bungie. Good job. We also understand that you want shaders to be more freely usable and not limited by availability. We're looking to reintroduce shader collections or a way to get copies of a shader in your possession. This work is ongoing and will go on record as to when a solution will land as we get closer to a fix that we will test and certify. For now, it is important to us that you know what's on our workbench. What's everyone say here? What's everyone say here? If you don't retweet that post, I will hunt you down and dismantle your Destiny 2 characters. Get them, JJ. Are these mods for Armor only available through the raid, or are the mods available to all players? Asked Cyrus. They are. I know we're going back. That's not what we're talking about. They are intrinsic on that armor piece. They don't drop from the raid. They are only on the raid armor pieces. So there's only 3 sets per character they're on. The base Leviathan, the Prestige Leviathan, and the Eater of Worlds set. You will no longer be able to apply custom mods to those because that mod slot will already be filled with an intrinsic mod, and you can switch it between 3 of them. Or I'm guessing not all of them are going to be element based, but you will be able to switch them at will only with those, and they only come on those armor pieces, and you will not be able to take them off or earn them or put them on armor sets that are not from the raid. I hope that's clear. Grizzly Bear, I'm gonna take a drink real quick and act like I meant to do whatever I just did. Okay, Grizzly Bear. Reset button. I'll be raiding like crazy too. Should be a fun grind. Absolutely, man. I'm excited to try out the new armor and get back to some Destiny roots with Iron Banner control. Also, hashtag was a total joke, dude. Yeah, I know it was, man. Yeah, for sure, Grizzly. Man, next Tuesday is gonna be what? Raids on top of Iron Banner. I'm never gonna stop playing Destiny, which is very bad because Wednesday is my longest day of the week. So, in terms of classes, so we'll see how that works. For Xbox lovers, there should be Xbox exclusives if Microsoft pays up. Yeah, Savage, won't happen. You're right, man. Are they going to give Twilight Garrison a Titan yet? I'm sure they'll talk about that. Why is everyone so obsessed with old exotics? Garbage. I played 7,200 hours. Bullshit, you did. Wait, let's just do some simple calculation here. 7,200 hours divided by 24. You played... What? Are you kidding? You played a year of Destiny 1. I want to see a link to your time wasted on Destiny, and then I want you to go see a therapist for how to use your time a little bit better. I had too many hours, and it's not even like a third of what you had. So, okay. That's a lot of hours, man. And they still casual... And you can't even spell. Maybe spend the time, some of those 72,000 or 7,200 hours. I know numbers, I promise. 7,200 hours on learning how to spell, because I'm not sure what that is. They still casualify B this game. Oh, raid perks? Fuck out of here. Shit, no weapon raid. Okay. Just smile and wave until they leave. Okay. Come on, Anthem. Oh, the game that got delayed and is being made by EA? Yeah. You know, I'm hoping it'll be good. I wouldn't put all my bets in that basket, though. Yeah, man. Jeez. Okay, 70... Okay. Scaro9. Look at my voice crack there. Are you trying to make some hype around Destiny 2 upcoming patches? What do you think? What do you think we're here for, vegan? I'm not sitting here like singing, you know? Yeah. That's what I'm doing right now, man. Ryan Heckman. So is all of this about Gods of Mars? No, this is all stuff coming before Gods of Mars or with Gods of Mars. Everything that we have right here is launching in 5 days. Then there's a Valentine's update, which will include a supreme nerf to Eververse, getting Eververse the fuck out of our game and making everything super more accessible to the player, making Destiny 2 grindable again. And then with the Gods of Mars DLC, we get a whole bunch of Crucible stuff. Private matches, rankings, 2 individual ranking systems, and all sorts of stuff. So, yeah, man. Neil Iveris, it's nice and a good sign of faith that even with all the recent player quits and negativity, Bungie hasn't reduced communication and keeps announcing improvements. But will this compensate for Destiny 2's inherent lack of content? Yes. Yes, because it's not an inherent lack of content, it's an inherent lack of things to grind for. All of this is very easy to solve by giving us the things, reasons to do the content. There's no lack of content. There are lost sectors, there's strikes. There's more content in Destiny 2 than, like, I don't want to say the entirety of Destiny 1, but a good freaking portion of Destiny 1 with all the DLCs. The thing is, Destiny 1 has weapons, as armor, as ornaments, as ships, as sparrows to grind for, where Destiny 2, currently doesn't. In 5 days it will, but currently does not. You know, I have my full set of Leviathan armor. Why would I ever run it again? This right here will fix Destiny 2's problem. Abso-freaking-lutely. It's not a lack of... There's nowhere near a lack of gameplay. It's a lack of carrots on sticks and a lack of rewards. So yes, they are fixing it. Did I read all of this? Yeah, I read all that. And I read all that too. Turning the page. Oh yes! Look, Bungie. Bungie. Physical copies of this right now. You want my wallet? Bungie, you want my wallet? I will throw this at you. Not really. Make it like $5. Physical copy, maybe 10, with shipping or whatever. Just do it, man. I collect comics anyways. I got a comic box right there of all the Walking Deads ever. Minus the first 5, they're expensive. I would buy those. So fast. I'm a comic lover. I like Walking Dead. That's actually about it. But I like the format. They're expensive. Don't belittle me, guys. I like TV. I like video games. I'm a big fan of The Walking Dead. So those are the only comics I have, guys. You don't need to I can feel you staring at me. You don't need to judge me. I would buy these physical things immediately, though. Niel Iveris, thank you for subscribing, my friend. Do you guys like those random tangents I go on? I don't know if I should just stick to this or do that or whatever. S7, I was expecting the raid ghost to be less Eater of Worlds and more Leviathan. Well, it's both, so there we go, man. Jason the Master King, I hope they added a new Crucible playlist called Target Practice where Tess Eververse is the target. That would be awesome. Dude, Eververse is not just a title to go away, it's a family philosophy. Vegan. The thing I like about Scarrow is the fact that he seems really happy about upcoming updates. Unlike the rest of the Destiny 2 streamers that have all left Destiny 2. That's because I'm not... Guys, I don't make videos for the money. I get that they have to support their livelihoods. I get them. I've met pretty much every major Destiny streamer or YouTuber at the Destiny 2 reveal event. I wouldn't say I'm necessarily friends with them, mostly because I have 12,000 subs. At the time of the Destiny reveal event, I had 3,000, so none of them would even give me the light of day. I would be friends with them. They all seem like great people. Most of them seem like great people. But the thing is, they have families to feed. I get why they're doing it, right? My thing is, I don't do my ghost here doesn't rely on me to live. He can produce his own whatever the hell ghosts survive on light, I guess. I have a job. I work in a lab. I'm still a full-time student. I don't have that many expenses. I make videos because I love the absolute shit out of Destiny. I love Destiny 2. I love Destiny 1. I enjoy doing it. Anything that comes on the side of that, that's why my setup's so good. Because I don't have to spend my money on food. I don't have to pay a mortgage and all this stuff. Very soon I will, but at the same time, I will be going to grad school. I will have a job. It's not... I totally get it. I'm not saying I would love for this to someday be my full-time job. And if it was, I would work my ass off to make content. One thing, I would always make it, if my channel is Destiny-based for the next 10 years or however long Destiny's going to be around, I would make sure I made primarily Destiny videos, even if Destiny's not doing too hot, because that's what I like. So I get why a lot of people are moving on. I totally get it. I get why some people fell out of love with the game, specifically on the Crucible side. I totally get it. But yes, I'm going to be positive because it's not like I'm not having to force this smile right now. I read these updates and I get giddy. I'm sweating. I'm excited. I want to play these raids right now. And I love making videos. I cannot wait to do videos on this stuff. So, yeah, I'm positive because that's the type of person I am. Glass half full is, I'm a realistic optimist, let's say. In life, I will never get more excited than I need to be, But if there is reason for excitement, I will get hype level 9,000 real quick. So yeah, I'm excited to this, man. Panoptes, I want the Cade Funko Pop with the chicken. Yeah, I have all 8 of the other Funko Pops, the Wave 1s, including the Chase Crota that glows in the dark. I will be getting all 9 of these. I'm pretty excited for that. So yeah. So sorry for the rant. But you know what? I'm just excited about this. We talked about this. Turning the page. Yeah, I want this. Bungie needs to make a Destiny movie. No, they do not. Name one video game movie that's ever been good. I rest my case. All right. June Morgan. What's BS talk about irrelevant things on Destiny? Well, okay, you can hate on me for giving my opinion all you want. I don't give a damn. How is any of this irrelevant? This is the saving of the game right here. Do I need to here? Let's give you a slow panoramic roll. Oh, this isn't irrelevant. This is the future of Destiny 2. This will fix Destiny 2. If you think this is irrelevant, this very clearly is not the game for you. So go play a game more on your speed, like The Division or something. Let's Left 4 Dead there's a Left 4 Dead movie? And Deadpool's a comic book character. That's not a video game. He's not a I'm saying primarily. You know what I'm talking about, me? Okay. Let's see. Is there anything good here? Destiny 30th. So 3. What? Oh, that's awesome. It's not supposed to end until 3 o'clock in the afternoon. That's fantastic. I'll be out of school. I'll be out of my class. What do I have on Tuesday? Is that Tuesday? My last class on Tuesday is soft materials and polymers. Easy. I'll be home. I'll be covering all of this. I'll probably be live streaming it. Iron Banner will begin as soon as maintenance concludes. I don't think we're going to start our raid until 5, but still, even that's like really soon after, so that's fine. Cool. Rework way into development. An issue was discovered. Oh yeah, we already did that. Okay. Insane. I use that word, so he can't use that word. Some of what we were talking about this week are just the first steps in the plan that we laid out in our development update a couple weeks ago. You can expect the next update to land in February. We don't plan on going dark until then. We'll be around, keeping you informed on how everything is going. Next week, we will send out a graphical roadmap and a comic book that will illustrate the updates that we have planned for the coming weeks and months, along with what you can expect to find in them. With Armor, Masterworks, and the new raid rewards, the next week is a prime opportunity to revisit the Leviathan. If raiding isn't your jam, Iron Banner is calling your name. I plan to partake in both. Maybe I'll see you out in the wild. Man, they keep knocking it out of the park. Wait, what's this? It's gonna be a cat. Wow, contains Eris. Yeah, you guys can't even read that. Way to go, Cosmo. Way to go. He hides cats in this week at Bungie. See, there will be another one here. Watch it. I'll find it. Maybe not. He likes to hide cats, but he broke his imager, so didn't work very well. So overall, just excellent, man. Excellent. Everything. I didn't dislike anything. There's a couple things here and there that I probably would have done a different way, but I don't make games. They do. This stuff. My favorite stuff in this update was this. So, I'm pretty excited for all of this. Tons of videos, tons of streams next week. Definitely going to be keeping you guys up to date on all of this stuff. Here, let's go. S7. Who thinks next raid is based on Savathun? Scarra, what do you think? No, I don't. It'll be on the Leviathan. It'll probably be Hive focused or Fallen. No, it'll be Fallen. Because the Hive are going to have the Taking Queen in September. Taking Queen, that's mine. Trademark Scarra 9, 2017. Or 2018, whenever. The Hive are going to be the major focus, I personally believe, of the next Taking King size DLC. I think the Fallen are going to be the focus of Gods of Mars. And I believe that the next, it'll still be on the Leviathan. It'll have something to do with the Fallen in some way. Then talk about it, please, not about your life. Rewind, I guess. I don't know. Why do people gotta be, why you gotta be so angry all the time? Just chill, bruh. Office. Deadpool has a video game. Yeah, it might, but it's not a video. It's not a video game. Destiny is a Scarab's. Did I not just say I have a job? I can show you my synthesis if you want. Who wants to see a picture of my work? You want to see what I do in the lab? You want to? Can I pull this up? Do I have the flash drive on me? You know what? I'll show it some other time. I work on a 9-step synthesis to make bioorganic lipid stuffs. It's essentially, it's an analog of myoinositol for cancer pathways. That's as far as I'm going to go into it. Okay? Okay. You actually do want to see that? Okay, shit. Okay. People asked for it. I'll be right back. Ugh. Okay. Hopefully I'm allowed to show this. It'll be quick. Oh, wait, don't want to show my name. Hey, someone subscribed! Okay, here we go. Nope, come over here. I don't want to show my name. Oh, it's going to show my name. Switch. Give me a sec. Yeah, it did show my name. Are you blowing me right now? Okay, give me 1 second. I'm trying to pull up the actual... Someone... You want to hear about my life? I'll show you my life. Wait. Okay, 1 sec. Pulling it up. Like I said, don't want to show my name. Here we go. This is my synthesis. Right here. Right there. Look, behind my head. Is it 9-step? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9. Same thing. 7, 8, 12, whatever. This is what I do. I've been working on this for the past year. Pretty solid. Pretty solid stuff. It's fun. Yeah, who knows? Hopefully I don't get in trouble for showing that. I shouldn't, though. Should be fine. Yeah, man. Scarrow's name is Bob. It is not. But on the Xbox, I haven't said it's Bob. Scarrow has legs. And ankles. Yeah, man. Whew! So, that's pretty much gonna wrap everything up. So, like, let's just do a quick, looks cool as hell. I'm not sure why you'd get in trouble for that. Because we are on an NIH grant, which means we're funded by the government, but, you know, with some of these new administrational stuff in the White House level, you're not allowed to show some stuff. I don't know if that applies to me. I don't know if NIH is in that branch, but there's always a possibility, but I probably won't. I think I'm fine. Sure, Lord. I don't know why people are subscribing for my chemistry now. Let's do this. Yeah, so that's what I do during school. I work in a lab. I write reports. I do fun stuff. I'm a solo undergrad working on that. So just got accepted to grad school in a couple places too. So we'll decide on that. This isn't about me. This is about Destiny, guys. So Iron Banner, solid changes, solid weapons. Not solid ghosts, but who cares? Because I'll be rocking 3 raid ghosts. Interested in all of this. Scarrow's name is Bartholomew Jenterson. I wish. Masterwork's armor, pretty awesome. Actually, very awesome. I'm very excited for that. My name is John, that's it. This has definitely got me so hyped. Yeah, man, all of this, I'm super excited for it. This even, man, I would buy physical copies of those comics like that. Let me tell you guys. Okay, well, that's probably going to wrap up the stream. I'm going to go eat dinner, and then I'm going to do a Fortnite stream because they just released that new item, and I'm hungry. So, yeah, that's probably the plans for the next couple of minutes. I'll probably be back in like 30 minutes with a Fortnite stream. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, go to my Twitter. Guys, go to my Twitter. Follow me on Twitter. If you don't have a Twitter account, guess what? Create a Twitter account. Twitter's awesome. As long as you don't, Twitter's awesome to an extent, right? Obviously, with every social media thing, there's an annoyance. And if you're young and your parents don't want you to have Twitter, don't do that. I'm not encouraging that. But if you're a young adult like me, if you're an older adult or whatever, you don't have a Twitter, it's actually quite useful most of the time. Go retweet my last thing at the Bungie people. They need to know they're doing really well because they are doing really well. Also, I got my first ever sponsorship hooked up over yesterday. So I have news coming on that very soon. I'm super excited, man. I never thought I would get here. Almost 12,000 subs. I'm super excited to be sharing some of this stuff with you. Obviously, every YouTuber larger than me has pretty much the same sponsorship, but it's all right. It's all right. It's a big moment for me, so I'm excited. I hope you guys did enjoy the stream. Leave a like rating if you did. Share it with your friends. Let's try to hit that 25,000 by the end of the year. I'm pretty excited about that. But until then, I'm gonna go eat some pizza, and then I'll be back for some, what are they called, chug jugs in Fortnite. So I'm pretty excited. Boom, boom, boom. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much. Oh, yeah. Sorry. Here. No. What? Why? Copy. Paste. There you go. That's the link to the actual thing. Yeah, guys. Thank you guys so much for joining. I'll be back in a couple of minutes. And if you guys don't play Fortnite, enjoy your night. I'll see you back for some new Destiny updates. Probably tomorrow, but we'll see. So I'll see you guys.